So this video I'm going to run through the setup for the chest supported dumbbell row. This is a great alternative if you feel that you struggle to get into a good solid position with your bent over rows, either with a dumbbell or barbell. Okay, with using the bench and supporting against our chest, it takes and alleviates all that stress that we're putting through the lower back, hip flexors, and trying to hold us in a position. The bench is going to give us something to drive into and give us some more support. So I'm going to run through a couple of setups to show you how you can bias different areas of your back, because obviously it's a rowing movement, you're going to work that posterior chain. First one we're going to look at is that setup and how we're going to hit the lats. All right, so big muscles down the side of your back here. And when we're trying to hit the lats, you always want to think about how we can keep that elbow in, and if you're pulling it down like a pull down or a rowing position, if we can keep that elbow nice and tight in, we're going to start to bias more of that lower back and more into the lats. So let's look at the setup. So coming down to the bench, I'm going to keep my chin over the bench here. If I come too low, my chin is going to hit the bench. So it's a good way of understanding where to go. My chest is on the bench. So if I grab the dumbbells from this position, I'm going to drive my chest into the bench. Before I row, I'm going to drive my shoulders back and then my elbows are going to follow. All right? Now I'm looking not to shrug. So I don't want to bring my shoulders up into my traps. Okay, I want to bring them back and together and then pull my elbows back and together. All right, and then I'm going to really feel that in my mid to lower back more and into the lats. So shoulders come back, the elbows come back, making sure to fully extend all the way down. Shoulders go with it. I retract the shoulders, elbows come back. And as you can see, I'm keeping those elbows nice and locked in. Now, if we want to bias more of the upper back and bring a little bit more traps, even rear delts into the equation, we can start looking at changing this movement pattern a little bit differently. Setup is pretty much going to be the same. So again, I want to keep my chin up and over the bench, chest on the bench. I'm going to retract the shoulders, but this time I'm going to bring my elbows out. So the shoulders come back and then the elbows come more out. And then now I'm going to start to feel that more into my mid traps and my upper back and less in the traps. But making sure again, I want to retract the shoulders and then retract the elbows all the way down, making sure to fully extend. Shoulders back, elbows up and out. Okay, so as I said, a good alternative to a normal bent over barbell or dumbbell row. It alleviates all those stability muscles that you're bringing in to have to get into that position. Using a bench is really something that you can push into and really concentrate and connect with what you're trying to achieve. And making sure that when we're doing that, we can think about what we're trying to hit. We're trying to hit more lats with elbows in, bringing the elbows down and in. And if we're looking for that upper back and traps, we're thinking about retracting the shoulders again, but now elbows are coming more wide. Give it a go.